So in an environment where there's deflation, as companies experience reduced demand because people aren't spending, they're hoarding cash, they're waiting for prices to drop, what happens with companies is that they start reducing their workforce. Right? So they retrench people. If they retrench people, it leads to higher unemployment. And because more people are unemployed, there's even less spending in these economies. Now, the guys who become unemployed struggle to get new jobs. So in order for them to survive, they start using up their savings. Now, unemployed individuals, also because they're not earning money, end up defaulting on their loans. So if they've got home loans, car loans, any other credit instruments, what ends up resulting is that bad debts increase. Now, if there's a lot of bad debts, this starts affecting the banking sector because it means the banking sector will suffer from significant impairments. Now, as banks become less stable because they're suffering these impairments or these bad debts, people start taking money out of the banks as a precaution. They don't want the bank to collapse and for them to lose the capital that they've got in there. Now, this further reduces the amount of money available because if people take their money out, it means now the banks have less money to lend out. Ultimately, what ends up happening is there's a run on deposits, people taking all their money out, and the banks end up collapsing. And if the banks collapse, they can't lend out money, and that creates an even worse situation because it exacerbates the lack of liquidity in the economy. And it really makes the deflationary spiral worse, leading most of the time for governments to intervene.